going to show you how to achieve these beautiful gold glitter nails perfect for the festive season. I've created almost like a gold French tip, but you can also create them as a gradient coming halfway down the nails, or you can completely cover the entire nail bed in the glitter. I did this on my nails a few days ago and then I shared it on Instagram and then decided to remove one nail just to show you guys in a tutorial on how to achieve it. So you can almost treat this a bit like an infill of BIAB. I like to use Builder in a Bottle because it really does strengthen your natural nail plate. I do have more in-depth tutorials on how to use Builder in a Bottle, and I will link all of those on screen for you now. If you click the top right hand corner, you can go to my playlist, or you can click the individual tutorials. So rather than me showing you a full tutorial on how to build the nails, you can go watch those videos and come back. This tutorial is just about applying glitter and not an infill video. So I've removed the top layer. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my rubber base coat by NailzKatKat in the shade Bare Minimum. As you can see, where I've removed it, I just need to build it up slightly at the cuticle area, and then this will give me a nice smooth layer in order to apply the glitter to. Again, go check out my previous tutorials on how to use Builder in a Bottle. You can do this from scratch or you can do this on an infill, it makes no difference. Once you've applied a slip layer, you want to go in with a fresh bead just to build up the cuticle area and then smooth that down the entire length of the nail. I really like to use a colour that's really similar to the natural nail bed colour. This is a tiny bit lighter than my natural shade, but as you can see, once the gold tips are on, it looks very natural. You then want to cure that for the full 2 minutes, and then you have a nice slightly sticky layer to apply your glitter to. My choice of glitter today is this Magpie glitter. It's a chunky style and it's in the shade Honey, which is so beautiful. I like that it's not too much of a yellow gold. It looks slightly cooler. To the side, just decant a small amount of your glitter, and then you want to take something like a fan brush. I find this is the easiest way to pop this onto the nails. This is a makeup one, but you can also get this for nail art. Taking the very tip of your brush, you're going to dab it into your glitter. This is the amount I have on the tip of my bristles, and I'm going to pat that at the very edge of my nails, creating the same shape you would with a French tip. So we're going to mimic a smile line using the glitter. So very gently, just rotate the tip of your bristles, pushing the glitter on so it doesn't coat the entire nail. Now don't worry if it does go over, because you can always use your other nail to maneuver the glitter into place. Create the shape as best you can and as neat as you can. And I'm re-dipping my brush in to get a mix of the fine and the chunky glitter. You can also use the belly of the brush to pat that glitter down. Just try not to hover the very tip of the brush over the nail that has none of the glitter, because if any falls down, it will take you a small while to remove it all. So as you can see, I'm slowly building up the smile line shape, just making sure it's as neat as I can possibly get it. It really isn't as hard as you might first think. I'm just taking my time to press it in around the side walls so that it does create that really beautiful smile line shape. Once you think you've got the majority of that in place, it is easier to keep your workstation as neat as possible. Fold over to make sure you don't have any excess glitter floating around. Now's the time to go around and make sure that none of that chunky glitter is hanging off of the free edge, otherwise this will become quite spiky once you've set it in place. You can also remove any rogue pieces of glitter before you pop that into the lamp and just give it a little cure. Now you're ready to apply your top coat. This is by the gel bottle, it's the Extreme Shine top coat. And I'm going to decant this because if there are any loose pieces of glitter, I don't want it going into my pot. So I'm taking a bead of this, popping this to the side, and then I'm going to use a separate brush to apply this. I take a bead first and I'm popping this over the glitter first. You can start at the back, but if you do happen to swipe over any of the loose glitter, you could be back at square one where it ends up on the nail plate. Then use what's left on the brush to start at the cuticle and pull that down to meet the bead that you've applied over the glitter. There is a balance. You don't want the bead over the glitter to be too thick because it won't cure in the very centre, but also if it's too thin it can also leave quite a rough feel to the glitter, so you could do a couple of coats if you want. Today I'm just doing a slightly thicker coat at the end. You will want to turn this upside down and just make sure you use a smaller brush to pull through the centre so that the apex is still the fullest part and that you don't end up with a bulky tip. So as you can see, this is how it looks, and I'm now going to cure that for a full 2 minutes. As you can see, it comes out perfectly smooth. If you are experiencing any rough patches, you can apply a second layer of your top coat. I always finish off with a little bit of cuticle oil, and those are my beautiful early Christmas nails. This is a great tip if you are somebody that has quite brittle nails, because this really does create a super strong tip. I've had tons of compliments on them since I've been wearing them, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'd love to know in the comment section if this is something you would opt for over the festive period. Please hit subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you like the tutorial, please share it with your friends and family, and I will see you in a couple of days with another video. Bye guys!